This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Fiesta Bowl. It's the USC Trojans against the defending national champion, Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Guys, we are ready down here on the field for the Fiesta Bowl. It is electric. We had one of the highest scoring, most dynamic and exciting playoff games of the year last year. We are hoping for another game just like that. The fans are loud, energetic, and ready to rock. I'll keep you posted on how things go down here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. And they'll use the ground game here. Across the 40. He has first down yardage at the 46. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Got a conference rematch of the two leagues that battled for the championship a year ago. The Big Ten on top once again. The ACC so hungry, Joel, to get a team back in the winner's circle.
And Chris, what a performance it was a year ago. Miami knocking off Ohio State in the playoff, playing that great game against Indiana in the national championship game. But you're right. They want to take home the prize like Clemson was able to do just a few years ago. Get back to the mountaintop and reestablish yourself as a premier conference in this sport. This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Breaking into the clear. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Chris, you can just see the electricity. He is so good for a young back. Huge play right there. He's averaging over 5 yards per carry on the year, and this offense has just been transformed since he came in here as a freshman. Now this offense basically goes through him.
And the Trojans with first and 10 here. He's going to hand this off. Got an opening here. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time. Well, that is exactly what this defense needed. Their backs were against the wall. They needed a tackle for loss, and they got it. Now this offense is going to have to think about throwing the ball and probably attack the best.
Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
to throw. It's Hoover. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
So they get a big game by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Caught behind the line. It's Becker.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside. The quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
Pulls it in. It's Becker. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Trying to convert with a sneak.
What a solid drive from this offense. Moving the ball down the field, and here an opportunity to move the chains with a quarterback sneak, and they take advantage. I tell you what, this defense is going to have to make an adjustment really quickly because this offense is in rhythm.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. And the Hoosiers looking to cash in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Richard. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. It's USC on top as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. QB keeper all the way. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Hoosiers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Dropping back. It's Hoover. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Touchdown, Hoosiers, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop-back pass.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. He's got room to run. Look out. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And it's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. No surprise, a tight end making a play here in this must-win game, Joe. He's been a solid, effective weapon all season.
Well, this guy is such a matchup nightmare in the red zone. That's the exact conversation we had with all these defensive coaches, as they were saying they're going to have to target him and probably double-team him, in particular here in the red zone. He's been so effective getting into the end zone this year. This is where I think they need to double-team him, Chris.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looking to pass. It's Maiava. Coming after him. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Touchdown, Trojans! Caught for a touchdown! They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Richard.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Now they're running on the toss. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Hoosiers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Hoover.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the
makes the catch and has space. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The Hoosiers will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. It's Becker. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion sets yourself up for 2nd and short.
Solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets them up now 2nd and 3. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Football comes out. How's that for luck? Keeps the football and picks up the 1st down.
You become a runner as a quarterback, Chris, and you better secure that football. This defense is far too fast and physical, and here they're able to jar it loose. Lucky for him, it bounces right back to him, and he's able to retain possession.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The 5-yard gain is a win on 1st down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Trying to run it. It's Richard. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. To the air, it's Hoover. Caught over the middle, it's Richard. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. A positive start for this quarterback, and all eyes on him as he tries to duplicate what Fernando Mendoza did in last season's championship run. It'll be hard to meet that bar.
I mean, Chris, Mendoza was spectacular in those big moments. The 4th down that you called, I mean,
touchdown, Indiana. Still no answer for this offense. And they get set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So a solid gain of 8 sets them up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Now we have a timeout call by USC. That's their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
Looking for his back. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense.
Well, this defense better not get too comfortable. They threw it on 3rd and 1 because they're likely going for it on 4th and 1.
The Trojans will line up to punt it away. Now the Trojans will spend their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And that's all they've got remaining here in the 1st half. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Scanning the field. It's Mayava. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a tremendous job by this quarterback staying patient on fourth down. Chris, trust me, your clock can get very quick on fourth down as a quarterback, and here he's able to go through his entire progression and get to the running back. That's a check down. Let the running back run, and he's able to create a first down.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. That will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. It's another big play by the senior quarterback. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
5-yard pickup on first down and sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. They're going to stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short on the +27. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a first down. That screen fooled nobody. Great recognition from the corner. As soon as the ball was snapped, he recognized what was going on, got into the backfield, and blew it up for a loss.
Toss play to the outside. Oh, look at the quick cut. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Hoosiers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. He hands it off from the gun. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
On the run, it's Beebe. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they go on top here in the second half.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And he's got it again. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down. They lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Looking to throw. It's Maiava. Caught over the middle. It's Barber. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. So the catch sets up 2nd and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Here comes the rush. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. They'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Grab behind the line. It's Barber. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the 2nd half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field. And they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a 1st down.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Indiana has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Maiava. With the catch, it's Barber. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Complete to the running back on this 4th down play. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. The Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, USC. Great catch when they desperately needed it. Here's the point after attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Tight end goes in motion. Hands off to the left. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down to their own end of the field. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And the defense gets a 4th down stop. A huge moment in this playoff game. And the offense will begin now with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Oh, goodness, you cannot make that throw. I think this is a product of that pass rush. Chris, they're making life difficult on him, and they're speeding up his internal clock. So he's letting that ball go, but he's not seeing the defense. He throws it into double coverage. Ball could have been intercepted if you really think about it, all because of that pass rush and what they're doing to the quarterback on a snap-in and snap-out basis. A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They jump on top now here in the 4th. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Morris. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The Hoosiers will crank up the tempo. Using his legs, it's Richard. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produced some magic. Receiver in motion now. Caught behind the line. It's Becker. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle, it's Becker. He makes the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Richard. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Man, these guys up front for this defense are doing such a good job. You've got to defend the screen pass one of 2 ways. You either get after the quarterback or you diagnose and retrace and get into the hip pocket of that running back who's trying to escape on the outside. And here, the retrace is perfect. The linemen are there. The linebackers have obviously diagnosed what's going on, and they're there to stop it for no gain. That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
He goes out of bounds. They move the ball to the 20.
This is really good situational awareness from this offense. They understand that they need to get the ball out of bounds. Remember now, the clock is going to stop if you get the first down. It's going to stop if you get the ball out of bounds. So you got to work those areas of the field. As a quarterback, this ball has to go past the chains or outside the numbers. That's how you're going to move it down and get this score that you desperately need.
Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining.
Trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about beat, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those
dropping back, it's Hoover. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Fourth down, drops back, looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Marsh. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. And now the decision to go for 2. Gutsy call by this coach. He wants to win it right here. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Pressure moment for this kicker here. Can he force overtime? And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it to the left. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Second down after that run on the previous play. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. There's the handoff. So no gain on what's going to be the final play. The clock is at 0-0. And now the unique experience of a college football overtime. The format is unique. A coin toss will decide the choice of playing on offense or defense. Most teams choose to play defense first, and then each side will get a possession beginning from the plus 25-yard line.
You're exactly right, Chris. You want to play defense so you would know exactly what you need to do with your offensive possession here in the first overtime. But this is an opportunity for your coordinators, your play callers, your head coach to take stock. What worked for you during the course of that last quarter or the second half, and lean into those things. Where are you having success? Those are the plays that you need to call right here.
That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Second down and very long now. The intentional grounding penalties typically costly. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Grab behind the line. It's Richard. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You know, as an offense, you always want those screen passes to hit big. You see those highlights, the running back running free down the sideline. But this is a solid play for them. It's manageable situation now. You're moving the ball forward, and everything is at your disposal as a play caller.
Caught over the middle. It's Becker. He'll be ruled down right there, short of the marker. That's going to bring up fourth down.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
So here we go. Fourth and short in overtime. This offense taking a risk. Can they convert here? Keeping it on the ground here. They make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. So here we go. The offense has first and goal here in overtime. Makes a quick grab. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They stop him again. Back-to-back plays go nowhere here on the goal line.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't...
It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half to come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Back to throw. It's Maeva. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
Good execution there for a first down. Now you got to go stick it in the end zone. Remember, you cannot stall out at this point. And as a quarterback, it becomes touchdown, check down. You don't want to put the ball in a precarious spot.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I've always felt like as an offensive coordinator, you need to take stock in what's worked so far today, and it's got to be your best stuff. What formation, what personnel group, what players have succeeded in this ball game, and you got to go with that here in overtime.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for two and the win? Now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a second overtime. And it's blocked. They blocked it to win the game. Can you believe it? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. How about this? A two-point conversion now with the ball game on the line. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's in